What's up, YouTube? This is KingDaddyDMAC coming at you with another Wi-Fi battle. Today it is against AAmazing, a very good friend. You definitely have to go check him out. This is for his sub special, and he is very unique in that he's one of the few YouTubers that actually breeds all of his own pokes, so it's very cool. He starts out with a lead Weavile. I have him a champ, and I'm immediately thinking it's going to be a counter Weavile. He doesn't go for the fake out. I go for the bullet punch because I just want to do enough damage, but enough so that if he counters, it's not going to take me out. Unfortunately, he goes for the sub, which is also not so horrible, but this is not a traditional set at all, so very cool. And he's going to go for the focus punch as I break the sub, and he is going to Falco punch me for a ton of damage. And I'm seeing my HP go down, and thank God I got, it looks about half. And I'm pretty sure I could live another. But right here was huge. He predicted another bullet punch, and I predicted the switch. And it paid off enormously. I'm able to take out his Jolteon, and I know this is going to be a one-hit KO. And that is awesome, because that really puts me to a big advantage in this game. He now goes into his ape, and I thought about this for a while. For some reason, I don't know why. I didn't want him to nasty plot. I didn't want him to sword dance, and I know that was risky this early in the game, but I just didn't want to give him do the wrong switch and let him get me real good. So I let him take out my Machamp, and I go into my Coon. Right here, I go for a Hydro Pump, and it does hit, but unfortunately, he goes into the Vaporeon. And this kind of is in the worst spot. I'm not sure what kind of Vaporeon this is. I go for the Calm Minds, and that's going to probably give away that I'm offensive Coon, not defensive. But he's going to go for a Witch, and he's going to switch back into his Weavile as I go for another Calm Mind, just because I thought, I don't know, what the hell, I can afford it, and I want to get my special D up if he happened to have the HP electric. And he goes into his Weavile, and now I don't want to risk him doing another sub, so I'm not going to go for the Hydro Pump, and I'm not going to go for an Ice Beam since he's an Ice type, so I'm pretty much stuck with going with the Hidden Power Electric. And Weavile, as frail as he is, has pretty decent special D, so he's going to live this first one. And the Night Slash did about 25% to me, so I'm kind of hoping it has a high crit ratio. I'm hoping that he doesn't get a crit on me. It still wouldn't kill, but I want to keep this Suicune, you know, at pretty healthy HP. He goes for another Night Slash, brings me down a little below half, and this Hidden Power will take him out. So once again, he's able to see that I'm definitely at this point the offensive Coon, and I'm going to heal up to about half, and let's see what he does. He goes now back into his ape. I still wasn't sure what type of ape this was because I missed the fact that he had recoil from Life Orb last time since he used Flare Blitz, which also is recoil. But he goes for the close combat. He gets a crit, but that's not going to matter because this is an offensive ape. So at least I know that now. I go into my Tony Stark, and he's going to switch out. Now, I was hoping that he wouldn't think that I'm Scarfed, but I am Scarfed in this. He's going to make a safe switch, go into his Fortress, and yeah, that's going to do nothing, and I'm going to definitely have to switch. So I go right now into my Heatran, and I was debating Heatran or Rotom just because I didn't know if he was going to Rapid Spin off. But actually, you know what? I didn't even set up my rocks yet, so blah. He sets up his rocks, and he's now going to have to switch. He goes into his Vaporeon, but I'm predicting the switch, and I go for my Stealth Rock. So I get that off. I'm going to switch out now because I can't do dick to Vaporeon, and I go into my Rotom. And I didn't really have too much I could really do to this Vaporeon, but I knew he couldn't do much to me either. And this is a Rest Talk one, and has kind of a little bit different EV spread, pretty decent amount of speed EVs. So I go for the Discharge, hope for the higher chance of paralysis, and that's why I chose Discharge over the Thunderbolt as he goes for a Wish, and it does a fair amount. I'm happy enough with that, and I don't care if he stays in the stalls for a while because I'm hoping for that Parahax. But he ends up switching, and he goes into his Lucario. I'm like, yes, come on, Parahax, Parahax, Parahax. And it does a very, very healthy amount, more than half, but he's going to get that wish and get right back, and I didn't get the parahack. So this kind of sucks. Now, again, I don't know what kind of Lucario he is, so I'm just going to stay in and, again, try and hit him down real low, and again, hope for that parahacks. I'm assuming that he's either going to SD or he's going to have Crunch, but he has Shadow Ball, so he's special, I at least know. But he gets a crit, takes me out. Not sure if it mattered. It probably didn't because I don't have much special D in that Rotom, so it probably didn't matter. But anyway, I'm going to go now to try and revenge kill. He definitely knows I'm Scarfed at this point. Goes again for the safe switch into the fortress, and again it's going to do dickhole to him. So now I'm going to switch, and this time he makes a really good play, and I didn't really see this coming, and he predicts this switch into the Heatran, goes for the Earthquake, and he's thinking, I got you, bitch. But I am a Shuckatran, so you can shucka my dick, Fortress. You're not going to do anything. So he takes me down, and I'm still at a real healthy point of HP, and I'm going to go for the obvious Fire Blast. He goes into the Ape. Probably wasn't the best play because I know as long as I hit, it's going to take him out because Ape is just such a frail poke, really is a glass cannon. And the Ape goes down even though he resists. And that is looking very good because that Ape was a major problem for my team. And now I'm going to hope to God he doesn't go for the Protect and go kaboom! So this is a really huge point in the game. This definitely is probably going to seal the deal for me for the win. And he was just kicking himself in the ass. I thought you were going to do that, and I should have went for the Protect, but yeah. So now he has 2 pokes left, and I believe I have 2 as well. He goes into his Lucario, and again, I didn't notice the Life Orb on him. So I thought that he might be Scarfed, and I was fearing the HPI, so I switched, but he also switches, and this tells me now that he probably isn't Scarfed, but I haven't showed what my Flygon is yet either, but he also makes the double switch. I then switch back into my Flygon, and predicting, hoping anyway, that he goes for the Earthquake, and he does, and that's fucking epic, because this Flygon is basically just like a Mixments, carries the Life Orb, go for the Fire Blast, and this is going to be an easy one-hit KO to that Fortress, being 4 times damage 4 times by fire, just like Scissor, Steel Bug. So that's going to take him right out, and now that I know his Lucario is not Scarfed, I'm going to be able to go for the Stab Earthquake, and that is going to be good game. Goes for the Vacuum Wave, but yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see how much it did. But anyway, good game, AAmazing. Guys, definitely go check him out. This is his, I think, 500 subscriber special. Deserves a lot more than that. Very original guy, original sets, makes his own pokes. There's no reason not to. And guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Also, go check out Poke Mosh Pit and Ninbuzz, 2 channels I'm in. But anyway, once again, comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out.